What's up YouTube? Daniel back here for another video. So as you can see, we're back in the red light mood. I just got another red light. If you guys don't have one and you're in the winter, you're basically losing. You can go back to the video that I made about vitamin D and what actually goes on with your body during that time. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Daniel. For the past 8 years, I've been able to live drug-free. When I was diagnosed with psoriasis, just using food and being able to reverse my condition and manage it. And I teach what I know on this channel as well as help my clients with it. So for this video, I want to talk about something that if you are currently going through any kind of skin issues and flare-ups, this is something you'll have to deal with, and that is going out in public. So basically, this is something that creates the biggest fear when you are going through your journey, especially for me when I first had the breakout and I knew what it was. When you don't have it, when you don't know what it is, you can't really explain it. So it's kind of just like you have no control over it. But once you do know what it is and you're kind of going through the journey, or if you decide not to, you still have that idea that you can reverse it, right? So people that don't take active control of it and use food to heal, they know that they're taking the easy way out. And you, if you're watching this, you obviously want to take the harder and worthwhile way, so using food. But either way, you're still in that in between phase where you're still healing and you're trying to get those flare-ups to go, but you're still out in public. You still have to go outside. You're not going to tuck yourself at home, in your bed and just not see anybody. You could do that, but I mean that's never going to work. You need to actually go out and socialize. There's obviously social elements that do help you with being in public and talking to actual people face to face. But basically what I want to mention is today, the past few weeks, I have signed up for salsa. So basically taking salsa lessons on behalf of my mom for her birthday to surprise her. But essentially, I do have currently, could say, a small flare-up that has been happening. And even then, over these years before, I basically created a system in my head and how I'm going to deal with it. And they say that's what we have to begin to do. Realize that it's something that, it's just you against you. People don't really mind that much. And essentially what you have to do is, well, first off, I would suggest definitely moisturize heavily before you go out. That is super key. If, you can't have you have to control what the controllables. So basically the variables you can control are, the moisturizer you put on your skin. I would recommend jojoba oil. I used to use coconut oil, but it's not even, it doesn't stay on that long, and also it smells a bit. So, and also when you're in the summer, out in the summer, it attracts, because it's like a sweet taste, it attracts maybe like different things as well. So that's not something you want to go with. So I would say jojoba oil is one good one. There's another one. All right, so if you want to go get it, essentially it's called pure lanolin, and I'm not too sure. I actually searched it up on Reddit, and essentially one person said that it dissolves into vitamin D into your skin. But I'm not sure if that's a myth or not, but what I like about it is it's kind of like a paste. So it's especially good in the winter, because obviously cold air is the worst thing for dry skin. So it kind of just creates like a pasty, like moisturized, texture on your skin. So it's actually amazing for when you're in the winter. So I would suggest jojoba oil or pure lanolin. Those are the two. So LANOLIN. So those two, and essentially when you ever go out, you have to basically have that ready on all the time. And the second thing I would say is, like I've said before, you have to be open. People do, call you out for it or kind of bring it up. It's like, yeah, I have psoriasis. I just currently not eating. Just think I'm currently not eating well right now. And they'll maybe ask you about it, or they'll say, oh, you should take a cream. Be like, yeah, I'm just currently I'm using food to reverse it. But basically, you have to have a, just nonchalant thing about it. If you get very reactive about it, it kind of makes it weird. I used to kind of be like that, and you kind of be shy, and it creates an awkward thing of if you're people noticing, you're like trying to hide it, and you're weird about it. You have to basically just assume it and own it basically, and just be like, yeah, it is what it is. Kind of going through it right now, and then basically you set the frame of how the interaction with someone seeing it will be, as opposed to you letting someone's eyes, the judging eye, kind of dictate how you feel. So those are the two biggest things. And the third thing is, the more you go out, the more it actually helps you. So what I mean by this is, like I said, you have two options when you have a flare up. You can either stay inside out of shame and not do anything, or go outside, and the first thing you're getting is sunlight, and the second thing is human interaction. So it's hard to stress how important it is, because you know, the whole aspect of human interaction is it basically gives you like healing. There's a healing element to talking to somebody, both mentally as well as physically. There's different chemicals that go on, and essentially, if you're in that phase where you're healing, you have to heal all aspects of yourself. So it's not just physically. There is the mental aspect as well of what you're going through, and all those demons that can kind of come and attack you. And socially as well, you don't want to like isolate yourself socially and become basically like, if you don't socialize for too long, you basically become socially retarded, and you're just not there. You lose the sharpness. So you have to begin to you keep that on track. But like I said, there's things that you don't see that are going on when you are talking with somebody, and it's not until after you realize that that was part of your journey. So it's kind of hard to explain. I'm gonna try to make a different video about it, but just basically know that social interaction is key. Not just your family, because that's like people it has to be like other people, like outside your comfort zone, meeting new people, putting yourself out there, and that is super key to basically give you good stress for your body, as opposed to bad stress of hiding with shame, and that will essentially help you with everything. And as well, I would say, the best time to go out as well is during the summer. The fourth thing is, so basically, choosing the right time and the adequate setting to go out. So for me, whenever I had flare-ups, I always made sure to, even if I'm not seeing anybody, just to go outside. You can't stay inside. In the winter, it is a different story. Like, that's why I have the red light therapy going on right now. That's something I would suggest for anybody that has skin issues. Get your vitamin D from things like this. Don't get it from supplements. I made a whole video about it. If you can go to the channel, you can check it out. But basically, the vitamin D supplements have a lot of stuff in there that you won't know if you sits too well with your digestion. So it's better just to stay away from it and just get something like this. But anyways, I would say those are the biggest four things: moisturizing, making sure you can do the controllables. Number two is setting the frame of how you're going to let people view it. So you're in control. You just know that if you're doing the right thing, which is healing with food, just say that right now I'm just it's just something that I'm dealing with, or just be like just not eating too well. I always say that just eating a little bad right now, and then people are just like, okay, this guy has it in control, like he's under control, as opposed to just being like, oh you saw that, like, oh, I don't know what it is, like you kind of just what I mean, like it's a different energy. So it's all about your energy that you present it with. Number three is being able to go out and actually socialize. That's the whole thing, just going out and actually being in as many social settings as you can, even if you think it's something that is not entirely helpful. It is, and there's different sciences behind it. It's a whole different video I can make about it. And number four is the setting. So in the summer is the best time to go because of the sun, but in the winter you can still go out, and I guess you can hide a bit more if you want to, but I would suggest, like I said, the second step is the most important, which is framing it the right way. So even if you're not going out in the summer, let's say for any kind of event, still go outside. It's the biggest key. And then in the winter, like I said, do things that are controllable, like the red light, and then from there you can kind of adjust and still go and meet people. So hope that helped a bit. That was kind of off the cuff, and more or less it's just kind of something that I've seen that is a big issue in terms of the shame behind flare-ups and people not wanting to be seen. I think that is normal, but you have to kind of push through that. And like I said, the frame that you set is the biggest key. It's the most important thing. You can't let society give you the judging eye without even knowing, or because people kind of will give judgment towards something they don't understand, or something they think is kind of weird, maybe the way it looks. But like I said, if you know it's under control, and you will know it's under control, because like I said, it's all dietary and digestion. So as long as you know that and are in that frame, then that will be everything that you need. So hope that helped you. If you do have any questions basically about anything related to this, you can find me on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube username, and I do also help clients there as well with getting that fixed. So I hope this video helped. If you stayed to the end, much love, appreciate it. Leave a like and subscribe if it's something that you're currently going through or I can help you with, and also comment below what else you want to see more of. Maybe it's related to more red light stuff, more stuff out in public, or whatever basically you guys think would help you. So all the best of luck in the meantime. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day whenever you're watching this, and other than that, keep killing it.